Good evening, everyone. Don't seem a bit. I am Jad. I Journey. How are we all this evening? But nearly got all the plasterboard done, and they're coming to plaster tomorrow. Woohoo! So, yeah, I'm feeling a bit more positive. Yeah. Don't get too close, Johnny. So, yeah, all kitchens plasterboarded. The downstairs toilet's plasterboarded. And nearly all the bathroom. There's just ceiling and that bit where shower used to be to do tomorrow. And then, yeah, we're all right. I'm Jad. Nothing too special, really. So, roasted nuts. No, you don't want roasted nuts, Johnny. So, getting that ever bit closer. But crack of dawn this morning, they're here and you know, oh God. I not missed that, put it that way, but yeah, things is finally progressing. I think once all plastering's done, you know, plumbers will probably get downstairs toilet sorted, bathroom sorted, and hopefully kitchen units starting to go in. So oh, never mind, eh? Never mind, eh? Amjad. No, you didn't really miss no. Not, you know, nothing to write home about. Well, I've got a story in a bit. Not a story, but yeah, it's been on news today. I mean, Chris is sat there going, what the actual, you know what I mean? It will. I've got linking Johnny and I've pinned it. Oh. But, I mean, yeah, it's Wednesday tomorrow, so if they skim it all, I don't know what they'll do Thursday because obviously it's Good Friday, isn't it? So they'll not be here again probably till next Tuesday. But yeah, I have put link in, Johnny, and I've pinned it. Just check. Yeah, link's there. So I just had to double check, because you know what I'm like. Oh.
The Johnny know it's me, innit?
Hey up.
And other ones here, ship bed. Oh.
Johnny's got the fire going again.
I know.
I've had it going since 6. I've burnt all that wood now.
I bet it's nice and toasty, Johnny.
Oh, yeah. Told you my legs were
They've worked wonders shit cucumbers today. Everything's plasterboarded. Completely, kitchen's completely replastered.
Bathroom's nearly done.
Yeah. They've just got roof to do. And that bit where electric shower used to be, that wall. So that's
It's like a castle wall with that flame, doesn't it?
Can you remind me tomorrow? I need to buy 2 metal rods
Don't spoil it. Yeah. It's all right. It's a news story. What we're seeing on news tonight, and me and Chris is going, what the actual fuck? Yeah.
Just wait while it burns right down, and I can go in then.
Okay. But
It looks like my feet are on flames. Look.
Hey, I'm John. How we doing? Who else is here?
just Amjad and Johnny at the moment.
Is that it? Shandon. How we
You know,
doing, Shandon?
hang on, I'm just going to mute it. One second.
How's it going, Richard?
Excellent, that, Johnny. Look at that for a blaze.
I know.
It's like looking at the top of a volcano.
He's burnt all that wood that were in that big pile over there. And
Right.
the fence panel.
I tell you, summer they've had doors open all day, and it were bloody freezing in here.
Oh, it's been a nice day here.
It's pissing it down now.
Yeah, it's raining here. Just started.
Don't say that. I don't want that.
I can't believe that it's raining here, and Johnny's sat outside next to a fire.
It's
Not a drop in here.
Yeah, it's absolutely pissing it down here.
I feel part of it now, Richard.
Yeah.
Me and Asda.
Asda. Bastards.
Oh dear.
Yeah, just closing it.
Put it this way, Johnny, you've probably got it to come, so it's I'd go inside quick once that.
Don't think my barbecue looks like a castle wall with a
Yeah.
flame going on.
Bloody castle. What's that?
I did
That white
design
thing,
it
not
like
right?
that.
It's a pretty lion or something. What's
did
that? Not
design
right,
it
the
like
white
that.
thing.
What white thing? What we're
What
talking
floor?
about? White thing on floor.
On the right hand side of the castle, it looks like a pot lion or something.
It is, I think.
I
No,
made it look like a castle.
it means other side,
Bloody
Johnny.
swear.
Oh, hang on.
You have got yeah, they are like they are lions.
Who's lying?
Well spotted, Richard.
What's what?
I says, well spotted, Richard. Hiya, Easy. How are you?
Yeah, I made it look like a little castle. Look.
Yeah. Richard says, well, they pot lions other side, and I says, well spotted, Richard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had them years. Years and years.
It's okay, I hope you're not going to dick our baby.
But
Look, that big pile of wood's gone. Look. Nothing there.
I tell you something, I'm glad we hadn't got no young kids about today because they were effing and jeffing like troopers, them blokes.
One of them
I'll
were.
burn that.
Hey, and I overheard a conversation, Johnny, and one of them says, hey, guess what? He says, our lass has bought me some Crocs.
Cock.
And he says, first time, he says, I've never wore a pair in my life.
Oh, Crocs.
Yeah, Crocs. And I thought, hey, they must be coming back in fashion.
Yes.
He'd said his missus had ordered him some Crocs. And Daisy,
I say it?
yeah, we
I
saw it. We
I'll
saw
say it
it
now.
last night
I'll
with his
say it.
own two eyes. He'd got them on.
Yeah, I'm just chilling next to it step. There we go.
Yeah.
That'll keep it going a bit longer.
That's what you call a fire pit.
I know.
With a choice of two burning things.
I'm going to say that one with chimney on, Richard. He made himself
Pardon me.
with two of them
It's two caravan gas bottles.
gas bottles, them big tall gas bottles.
Somebody had put them at the end of a street when I was driving past, and I just reversed back round.
Don't ever protest outside of the road when Johnny's driving past.
You'll have it.
Aye. You ever
Yeah,
see a
it-
side? pair of size 12s sticking out of a skip.
I
It's
was
me.
going to say he'll have it away. He'll have it away with it before you can blink your eyelid.
I thought some should predict.
Hey, I double back on the skip, Richard.
Hey up,
The next minute was gone. Says, "Where's my Henry gone?"
because they've plasterboarded old kitchen. They'd had to put cooker and washing machine in passage. So in order to get them two in, they'd had to move over. So Chris comes in and they went, "Hey, oh, where's me Henry? Has somebody nicked me Henry?" So I jokingly says to the fella, I says, he's more bothered about his Henry than he is me. He were having kittens because he thought somebody had whipped off with his Henry.
Top of the Henry, bastard.
It's a night for bastards tonight.
I know. But yeah.
I've stuck another bit of wood in so I can stay out a bit longer.
But so we're making progress.
Good. So I told you.
Yeah.
Once you start putting stuff back together, it'll go quicker.
Yeah. He said they're going to be coming and doing actual plastering tomorrow. He says, and this should be done for about 2:30. So
plasters, they don't mess about. They fly through. They don't bugger about.
But apart from like a bit of a break at dinner time, that's it. They've not stopped all day.
Oh, they go off really fast. When they're putting that plasterboard up, it flies up because all they do is do that dab and dot business now. They
dot and dab and boom.
They don't screw it and nail it like they used to do it nowadays. They put that bloody stuff behind it and bang on, bang on, bang on.
These are with screws.
Have they put screws in as well? Oh, they must have put
screws in it. And I went into the kitchen to look, and I went, "Hey, what they're doing? Sticking all plasters all over ceiling. It's like this orange,
scrim. It's called scrim. That it stops it cracking. Scrim. It's called.
Yeah. Well, that's basically when I went in. I went, "Hey, up!" I says, "What they're doing? Putting all plasters all over ceiling."
It's because of joints.
Yeah, and it's like a web.
That's it.
But it looks like plaster.
Can't beat sitting outside and prodding a fire with a stick.
Till rain comes.
It's nearly done. I've only got to burn what's in here.
Oh dear.
Must have stopped here because it's.
But what Chris were referring to, there were this segment on the news, right? And this guy was an actor, right? And this is the thing, he's undergone it voluntarily. They broke the bones in his top of his legs and put some pins in to make him a couple of inches taller. And me and Chris were going, what the actual fuck? You know what I mean? Actually, out of vanity, going in a hospital to break both his legs just to put these pins in. But then on the flip side of the coin, there was this guy and he'd got a serious, like one leg were longer than other. And he'd undergone the same surgery, but his was sort of more medical than the other guys because he'd got one leg longer than other. So he'd undergone the same surgery to make both his legs the same length. And I says to Chris, says, such as that, you can understand. That is a valid medical reason to have it done. But just for vanity, because he was an actor, go in and let him break his legs and put pins in his legs to make him taller. Anyway,
he could have gone into Leeds and got it done for free.
Me and Chris were saying, what the actual fuck? You know, actually going in and paying for him to break his legs.
Yeah, I was thinking of having that done. Getting a few extra inch.
and then he was saying to like person that were interviewing him,
Say something being
Well,
told
it
don't
says-
mean shit when you wake up with
you wouldn't
backache.
believe how much extra work I've got since I've had the procedure done.
Yeah, because you want them meeting the biggest dickhead in the world.
Yeah, I thought, well, transplanting my brain while you're there, you know what I mean?
Might as well get him them fucking turkey teeth from fucking Spain.
But it's not just that, Johnny. It's the months and months and months of recovery after he'd had it done, physiotherapy, whatever. You know what I mean? And I thought, who the fuck in the right mind would put themselves through that? Just for vanity and to be a couple of inches taller. But, you know, I was sat there, you know, as I do, like going. Chris says, well, tell him to come here. He says, I'll break his legs for no.
Well, if there's no legal indemnity, I'll break him.
Yeah. Well, Tracy was going to make a chocolate cheesecake tonight, but yeah.
Khalid had her up about 6 o'clock this morning.
She said she'd not had a very good night with him either. So
He'd been at home with his dad for a full week, you see. So
that's it. It's like upsetting poor lad. I don't know whether he's coming or going. You know what I mean?
Should have seen him after nursery though. He run to us. It's all good. Keena's got into the special art class thing as well during holidays.
Ooh.
Limited places as well.
Lovely. Certainly, looking at there, then it goes crawling up that back.
It's all right. Chris was just saying he went to Lavin. He had an audience.
I got Tucker popped his head right door. I moved my hand to stroke him. He went,
I thought you were going to say one at work. I thought you were going to say one at work, wasn't then?
Hey, Johnny, I waited till they'd gone on the dinner break to go up to the toilet. I thought, I'm not, because Chris and Callum went out with drone. And he says, do you want to come with me? I said, no. I said, I'm not sort of just going to be sitting there in car. I may as well be, yeah, it's not very warm at home. But at least I'm sort of sitting comfortably and, you know, not waiting for you, Pete, to come back. And, yeah, I thought, well, I'm not going to Lavas and having them walking in on me with my cakes around my ankles. So, yeah, so I waited till they went on the dinner break, and I knew they were on the dinner break because I could hear no...
Just sing to them, Shine on Harvey Moon, you'll be fine.
Well, they wouldn't have got in anyway because toilets that close, even doors don't open fully, so...
Really done.
You know what I mean? So they wouldn't have got in anyway, not with me sat on Lavin Hall. Hiya, partner, how are you?
Hello, partners.
Oh. And
Well,
here is live walk to
there's
the
one
request.
thing, Johnny don't need his legs breaking to give him a few extra inches, does it?
No. Being told don't mean shit when you wake up with fucking backache.
But, yeah.
I'll tell you something, the swimming's been helping though. My back's a lot better today after swimming yesterday.
Ooh, that's what I like to, Johnny.
I'm going tomorrow dinner time, so Keena's not up my ass.
Well, you can do what you want when you want, if you know what I mean. While Keena's
this is a proper pool. It's got a 3.5 metre deep end, so I like swimming in that bit where Keena was shouting, "Come back, Dad!" She wasn't allowed past the 1.7. It's a nice pool. It's all right. It's only 10 minutes away as well. And the staff are really nice.
See, Richard's got football on TV.
Oh, it's on in background, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what score it is about.
I've ordered
Yeah.
this like big swimsuit thing. It's like shorts and separate. Do you know, like, but it's like it's properly for swimming.
Oh
It's for
yeah.
big- and it's for big guys. So I qualify as that.
But that's it, you know what I mean? We enjoying yourself, and you know what I mean. If you're gonna, you know, be going Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, you may as well get a proper.
I mean, it's
You
only
know.
a £5 for an hour. I mean, what else can you do for an hour for a £5?
That's it. That's
Oh,
it.
and the feeling on your back though, Jeanette, just floating in water. It's really good. It takes a lot for me to float.
You're looking very.
I'll tell you something though, Jeanette. Having a bit of excess skin when you lay on your back to swim, I'm floating away. I'm very buoyant backwards.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm thinking if I go one day a week with Keena and then one day a week on my own, you know what I mean? That'd be all right.
That's it.
I can't afford it every day, innit? I'm too busy anyway. I can't do it on a weekend. Except for hope and pray I'm going to make it through.
Make it through what?
The weekend.
Oh. What's the on about?
Remember, I've got little Miss Jekyll and Hyde.
Oh yeah.
I'm happy if I just
The
wait
whole day
for the
depends
morning.
on what mood. The whole day depends on what mood she arrives in.
You happy what, Richard?
I said I'm happy if I just wake up in the morning. I think every day is a blessing.
Hey, when you get to my age, it is.
I'm not that
I
far
woke up
behind
this
you.
morning to Keena shouting, "Dad, get me some toilet roll." What a way to wake up.
Oh,
Said, you wouldn't
dear.
bloody ask your mum that, would you?
Oh,
no,
no, it's just got a smart car.
no.
Oh, dear.
Is it a channel, a YouTube channel?
Oh, dear.
That
Well, I
Kiwi's
watched
got
some
one of
of
them smart cars. I mean, they're not that smart. There ain't enough room to swing a cat round in it.
Yeah, I watched that channel.
It says he's just got a smart car. There you go.
All right for having a piss about in, I suppose. Bet you can razz them around a little bit.
Oh, look at Kiwi. I mean, he were
Yeah, I bet you can put them down a ditch.
yeah,
You can put any car down a ditch. Huh?
but
Right, that should be all right now, shouldn't it? So,
Yeah. I don't think it's a giant row, the Giants row estate.
Well, even if it falls out, it'd only fall out into this circle, anyway.
Oh, that's it.
Right, I'm off in then.
I don't think it's going anywhere, Johnny.
So every time I lean back, my credentials are getting. I've got numb plums and warm plums. Well, no, I'll rephrase that. I've got warm nuts and cold plums.
Is it pissing it down with rain where you are, partner? Because it's absolutely lashing it down here.
It's raining here, but it's not.
Oh,
No,
it-
yeah.
It's not heavy. It's just crappy, shitty, wet, crap, nasty shit that we get all the time here
absolutely
anyway.
banging it down here.
It was raining every night. So it woke me up.
Oh, I didn't
Woke me
hear
up about
it
2 o'clock.
night. Oh, Johnny said that. I were, you know.
When you got a big valance window above your bed.
Honestly, partner, it's absolutely belting it down, lashing it down. In fact,
Look at that, though. We're a proper little inferno, isn't it?
but Johnny ain't even got it as well, and he's only just out road from us.
I'm going to bag some of that up in the morning. That'd be great charcoal for fire. For barbecue.
But yeah,
There's fence posts and lot in there.
absolutely pelting it down. Oh,
Follow the yellow
so, you know, that's an indicator how bad it's raining.
Right, I'll shut it off and I'll be back up in about 5.
Okie dokie then, Johnny.
Bye.
Yeah, I've been looking at electric cars, mate. Quite fancy one, I do. I want to look how much they cost, to buy and how many miles you get out. And I thought, my God, that'd suit me, that, for miles I do.
Hi,
I
Tommy. How are
get
you?
away with like one charge a week, you know what I mean?
That's it. But I think everybody's the same, you know what I mean? If you're going to get some good mileage out on it.
Yeah, I'm just looking here at Peugeot 2 or whatever it is, Peugeot 2008. You get one on a 22 plate with 8,000 mile on it for 16 grand. With just 8,000 mile on it, and the range on it is 212 miles on a charge.
Supposedly, anyway.
Yeah. And if you use a public charging point, it goes up to full charge in just 53 minutes.
Yeah.
I do that once a week. You know what I mean? No tax, no fuel. I thought, freaking hell, I could live with that.
The batteries are expensive for them then, because partners says are all well until you need to replace the batteries.
Well, I won't keep it that long enough for it to be a battery issue, but I thought, I could live with that, because if you go to Lidl, you can get it free charging at Lidl.
Can you?
Lidl have got some free charging points on there, and I drive past one every day, and I never see a car plugged into it. I think it's free
Probably
for
not
shop.
many folk in area that's got electric
Well,
cars.
I think what you do, I haven't looked at the machine, but I think what you do is you go,
Hey, Gary.
you plug your car in, and then when you go to it prints out a receipt, and when you go to till and in Lidl and you buy stuff, I think you can claim it back at till. They credit you back it, just to stop people from coming on and just
charging
the cars, you see. I think that's how it works. But 53
well, I mean, it
minutes,
makes sense, really. Pay for it, then nobody's going.
53 minutes in Lidl, you know what I mean, once a week.
Then, even if people do sort of pull in, they're not actually getting it for free because they're having to pay for it. But if you're shopping in Lidl, then you get the money back.
It's not a bad looking car. I mean, lots of electric cars look shit, but it's not bad looking.
Johnny, we're outside, Gary, but he's on his way inside now.
In fact, you can get an Audi, electric Audi for 16 grand. But,
oh, pardon me.
How we doing, Tommy?
Tommy says some dealers are refusing to take electric cars.
They certainly are, especially Porsche dealers. I was watching a video on YouTube, and a guy bought a Porsche only 2 years ago, electric one, a 911 something, I forgot the name of it, fully electric for 120 grand he bought it for, and they won't take it back in Partex because they brought that many new models out. They said they won't be able to sell it. The Porsche keep bringing so many models out, it has almost become obsolete, and they don't want it as a trade-in.
Baby, I told you Scotland were playing, because Gary says just watching Scotland get beat by us.
Are you?
All right, England.
Because I says, what does NIR stand for?
Northern Ireland. I know that.
Yeah. And I says, I wonder if it's Northern Ireland. Because England's playing and all, aren't they?
Yeah.
And Wales is playing and all, that Cardiff. Oh, it's on BBC Three. Are you watching the England match, baby? Are you watching the England match?
I've got it on my laptop with the lid is dark for shy, and I'm watching Wales versus Poland.
Anybody winning?
Huh?
Wales and Poland.
0-0 at the moment.
Oh.
When it goes to extra time, this is a playoff to get into Euros, I think.
Oh.
Nobody scored up next.
Sounds like this. I know Richard's got one on, but I don't know which one it is.
England, and is it? Are they playing Belgium?
Yeah,
Getting beat, I think. They were when I last looked. I only put it on as a bit of a lamp. I don't watch telly.
Needless friendlies.
Yeah. Well, you see, because Sheffield United have got that many playing in internationals, they're not playing again till something or April.
Yeah.
That's 3 or 4 weeks before they, since they played last time. But yeah, Gary says Belgium's one of the best teams in the world.
Yeah.
But anyway, I bet none of them's got pins in the legs to make them taller.
No. No. Doubt it very much.
When you have your knee done, Richard, you'll have to tell them to make you a few inches taller.
Yeah, well, it's not my knee, it's my hip I'm going to have done first, because that gives me most grief.
Hi, Ian, how are you?
That gives me knee, it's my hip that gives me the most. My knee's sore, but it's my hip that cocks me up. my hip plays up more when I'm sat down. It's a bastard. I must have an Asda hip.
Near enough got reserves out for both teams. What are we on about now? He's not in shed, he's going in his bed. I'm a poet, don't know it. Ian. It's not in his shed, he's getting in his bed.
Oh, Gary's here now. I'm spotted Gary coming. Gary, how are we doing? I didn't see Gary. How did he sneak in? He's changed his doodah. That's why I didn't notice him.
Nairobi.
He changed his thingamajigger.
Gary, NIR. What's that short for? Nigeria.
Nairobi. Hello, Gary.
But yeah, that's exactly what I asked Chris. I said Scotland is playing. Who's an IR? I don't know. Sod all about football.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, messed up. Hello.
No, I'm same as like I'm at an angle.
Bit lopsided.
How are you?
Not too bad. How are you?
I'm good.
No,
good. Thank you.
No band practice tonight.
No, it's Tuesday. We normally it's either Thursday.
It's been out on your scooter.
Yeah, Tuesday. What?
You've been out on your scooter. With your clean trainers on in mud. What are you doing with trainers on like that in mud?
I didn't realise how muddy it was. I didn't realise where we were going to go, but because it's been quite a nice day, I wasn't expecting all the mud. But I mean, it's been muddy for months, hasn't it? So I should have.
Well, I'm going to say Chris has been out with drone, and that where he's been, you could see it was dead sludgy.
Yeah.
What do you need to do? New doodah? Yeah.
I got a couple of good videos coming from that. You know what happened? I was going. Normally we go through the woods, but I went up a lane instead, like stayed on the tarmac. And as I'm going up this lane, I can see my cousin walking towards me. So as we meet, I stop and I say, "What's happening?" and all that. So I'm chatting to him for a couple of minutes. And I look down. There's a key on the floor, but it's like in leaves and all that. It's like a bit of a lane, so all the leaves have dropped and all that. So I'm chatting to him, and this key have caught my eye twice, yeah? So I'm about to say good to him now and get on with our ride. And I just thought I can ask him. I said, that key's not yours, is it? He looked down, he's like, what? He said, fucking yeah, that is my key. He picked it up, yeah? He's been doing decorating for his sister. So she gave him one of her keys, a spare key, and he lost it 2 days before. Yeah, 2 days before. He's been ripping his flat apart trying to find it, and she's like, he showed me his key because he got the exact same key. Like, it's quite an unusual key. He said, because he had to take her other key. And she said, have you taken my key off my key ring? He's like, oh, yeah, I've lost your key. And she's like, because she wasn't sure whether somebody stole it.
What's chances of that?
I know.
I mean, it's fucking mental. It's mental.
Hercule easy.
Yeah, but to bump into each other at that point, right with the keys on the phone.
For me to clock it, because I clocked it straight away, and then we're chatting, and then I thought about the key, and then I've looked again, and when I said it, I said, "Fuck it." He's like, "Listen, God works in mysterious ways, man."
Right,
said,
that's the power that we can't. That's a power from above, is that or something?
Yeah. Divine intervention.
Because it was going to cost. He said she come home to his flat the night before, and he ripped the fucking place, and he was going to go home and do it again, searching for it. I said, "You've never found it." He's like, "I know." Yeah. He said, "I cannot fault you." It's like, it's not. It's just happening, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Some divine intervention from up above.
Yeah, it was mental.
Or
it's
somebody
mental, isn't it? Like, what's the chances of us stopping? Because, like, it was just after that mud patch. You know, I went for that mud patch, Rich, that video you've seen. Well, that mud path took us onto the path that I went to the other end of the path, and it happened.
Yeah. And it's somewhere where you don't usually go.
Yeah, like we could have been in, like Harry could have fallen off in that mud path or something. It would have been there a little bit longer, so I wouldn't have seen him. And it's literally right by his flat. Like a road past his flat, and like for 2 seconds, and then I could see his flat from where I stopped to talk to him. Like,
hey, you want to get some lottery put on?
Yeah, I've got lottery on tonight. Actually, I haven't checked it yet.
Crazy, man. Like the chances, it's just mad.
It is.
And the more I was thinking, I'm driving up the thing.
I would like to know what the odds are you finding that key.
Oh, I mean, it's just you can't even work that out.
One, you know what I mean?
You couldn't even work that out, could you? I seen a thing the other day. There was this guy, and he was on holiday. He had 2 weeks holiday. And he's walking past the phone box and it rings. And remember years ago, you'd answer it, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You know, you heard the phone box ring, you'd answer it. So he's answered it. And it's his secretary or someone from his work saying, "Hi, David, I'm glad I've got hold of you now. There's a problem with this something." And he's like, "Hang about. How have you got me here?" She said, I just phoned you. He's like, "No, this is a phone box." She said, "Let me just check what number I've called you on." And she dialed his pay slip number. Yeah? This is what happened. She dialed his pay slip number, and it was the phone number of this phone box. And he answered it.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah, that's a fucking another level, isn't it?
I was going to say, that's another one. What's chances of that ever happening again?
But yeah, that key just blew my mind. And I'm writing off, and I'm thinking, I was so happy for him because he was all stressed out. He's like, "Oh, it's going to cost her a fortune." Because she's going to have the locks changed because she thought somebody stole her key. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it wasn't, because he lost his ones he gave her. And do you know what happened to him the day before?
And Johnny.
Listen to what happened to him while he was doing decorating. He had this ladder, and his sister said, "Make sure you click it in so it don't fall." And he put it up on the stairs. He's climbed up it to do the painting. He stood down a step, and it's one of those telescopic ones.
Oh, yeah.
He stood down a step. It's all collapsed in on him, jammed his fucking leg in there, yeah? He's fallen down. This is 6 o'clock in the morning. He was stuck there for 40 minutes.
Oh, God.
with his foot stuck in the ladder. Yeah. I think this happened yesterday.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and then I found his key. You could see he was so relieved. He was like, "Wow," because he was about to go home. He'd been stressing. He's about to go home and have another look for it. I said to him, "There's no way you would have found this key. No way," because there was some leaves a bit on it as well. It's just like fucking Hawkeye.
Unbelievable.
So yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy, man.
Saved his sister a lot of money in process.
Yeah, I was well happy. It was a mad thing. Like everything had to line up perfect for that to happen. Like,
I'm here.
Hey, Johnny.
Right.
I stink of smoke.
Have a look at your Crocs, Johnny.
Yeah, right.
Over here.
Have you been wearing them?
He'd got them on last night.
I had them on last night.
What do you think? Are they comfortable?
Not without socks because I've got like this acupuncture thing inside them.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
I don't know, but fucking, it's like having your feet exfoliated.
I think it's supposed to stop your feet from slipping.
Oh, yeah.
They're all right though. All right.
No.
Listen, you can sand that shit down.
Gary says no baking tonight.
No kitchen.
No kitchen, no bake, no kitchen, no kitchen. No
Not
bake.
unless you class having me cooker in my passageway here and my washing machine.
Yeah.
It's totally
Right,
reboarded now. All kitchen's done, downstairs toilet's done, bathrooms like I'd say 95% done. They've just got that wall where its shower is and ceiling to do tomorrow, and he says they'll have it all skimmed and plastered, every single
Like I said,
room.
once they make the mess, once they start absolutely rebuilding it, it'll go quick.
Yeah, he says they'll have the whole lot skimmed, plastered for 2:30 tomorrow. Now that's a bold statement, saying that they're going to have it all plastered for 2:30.
They're pretty quick when they get going, them plasters.
Yeah.
Bloody hell are they?
But
I remember when they did our house and it was just two of them, a lad bloke and his son. And freaking hell.
I think there's been one or two of them. Guess how many plasterboards they've used up to yet?
Oh, a few. They've done a couple of rooms. haven't
30.
30? What are they doing? Building a fucking house?
40.
Well, they've used more than 30 plasterboards.
they? Bear in mind their house is
They
made
haven't,
by-
they haven't used more than 30.
47, I heard him say they'd used up to yet.
They haven't
Yeah.
used 47 plasterboards in your house. No fucking
they've
way in the
done ceiling
world.
and everything.
No
They've
way in
done
the world.
Ceilings, walls, everything. Don't forget they've done downstairs toilet as well. Ceilings
That's-
and walls.
Nah, no
What,
way in the
what
world.
plasterboards were they? Were they 4x3s or 8x4s? Were they the square ones or the big long
I
ones?
was looking outside the one that they propped up in bathroom, and all I could see were 9.5 millimeters. Is that
Oh,
thickness
that's
of
the
it?
thickness of it, yeah.
Yeah, a
Might have
plasterboard.
been
is
They didn't
47, but
insulate anything, Tommy.
8x4
for
plasterboard.
ceilings and stuff, you use the smaller ones so they're a bit easy to manoeuvre, you know.
Tommy says, Chris, did they insulate the walls when they stripped? No. So I walked into the kitchen after they'd gone. They didn't leave here till about 4:45 today.
I'm going swimming 2:30 to 3:20.
Anyway, so I walked into the kitchen and I went, what they doing, sticking plaster on the ceiling? Because them brown plasters, it just looked
Yeah.
like they, but they've only
That's
done the ceiling.
scrim over at joints so it
Yeah.
doesn't crack when they put plaster on.
But yeah, they went off cracked on with it today. I
Oh,
says
it's
to one at plasterers, I says, like jokingly, so I says, you want to get your fucking finger out, I says, and get that downstairs toilet done, I says, because it's killing me.
I don't know, Tommy. Probably not.
Hang on, I ain't got any chat.
I mean, I'm no plasterboard expert, so I wouldn't know how big a
Oh,
sheet of plaster.
Well, I am. They're 4x8.
I say.
The what?
Maybe 4x3.
Yeah, I think
Depends which ones they bought.
Chris says they put something behind it. I mean, I stayed firmly in here. I even waited till they'd gone for the dinner to go for a piss.
But once they get going, it doesn't take them long because we had.
Yeah, I was surprised.
I can't believe how much they did in a day, and it was just two of them.
Yeah.
That's a lot of plasterboard for a bathroom and a kitchen.
And a downstairs toilet.
Yeah, I know, but they haven't done the whole. They're not doing all the walls, are they?
They are. They're doing ceilings, walls, and everything.
They put new plasterboard on all the
Yeah,
walls.
honestly.
They've wrecked the house.
We'll take some pictures, please.
No.
Anyway, so yeah, ceiling, walls, everything in.
Did they bring it all back? Did they rip it all off to the brick?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
and in bathroom and all.
It's the best way
Even
to do it because you try and bodge things in, you end up with walls that look like a dog's back leg. You just
Really did if they're
whack
small.
it on and It's done.
That's a lot.
It's great.
Dog's back leg.
It is. You try and bodge it, you just whack new board on, dab and dot, and it's on. You know
You
what I
see,
mean?
this is the thing. Now, you know, they're coming tomorrow, early doors again, and he says we'll have it all skimmed and finished and completed by 2:30.
They have them fancy bloody screw guns. Which
So hopefully, I don't know whether they're going to put units in kitchen first or do this downstairs toilet. I mean, to me, it's just putting a toilet in and a wash basin in downstairs toilet. But they are decorating as well. They're decorating after they've done as well.
Oh yeah, they are.
Because I forgot.
Give me Magnolia.
There's a folder in there, and it shows you what.
Magnolia, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, boy.
No, I'm white.
Richard, I was in the house.
Can't
I
beat
was
it.
in a 5-bedroomed house, all Magnolia, top to bottom. By the time I finished, I had fucking Magnolia blindness.
But this is the thing. This is the thing, Tommy. Yeah, the whole row has been done. So you've got I'm finishing off at Poppy's today, which is next door but one to ours. Ivy's only had a bathroom in. They started it right at very end. I mean, originally we were supposed to be first ones. Now, if we'd have been the first ones, on would have been done by now, but we were the last ones.
Yeah.
But now they've cracked on and put plasterboard in, and they're coming to plaster it tomorrow. It not be long before kitchen and everything's being put back in. So I reckon, I don't know, next week after, it'll be all done, hopefully.
Yeah.
Okie dokie then. See you later, Amjad.
See you later, Amjad.
But
I
yeah,
know when we had plasters at our house, they come this young lad and his dad, and they did up the stairs, the landing, up the second set of stairs, and the loft, all in a Sunday. It took them 12 hours, but they did all lot in one day on a Sunday.
they were one of them. You were built like a brick shit ass.
Yeah. Well, they always are plasters.
You look like a bodybuilder.
They're flipping grafters, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I sort of sat here, and you could see them just like, you know, waltzing in with a piece of plasterboard like it went out.
Yeah.
You know, like it were a piece of card.
Because it is.
They're not that.
I mean, I don't know. I've never picked a piece of plasterboard up, so I don't know.
It's just chalk in between.
Like a big piece of chalk, yeah.
Yeah. Gypsum.
It's just chalk with paper on either side.
Yeah.
That's what Jack's been doing in college, plastering and tiling. Next year, he's got one term left, and then next year he'll be getting an apprenticeship with somebody.
Ooh.
It's hard work, like it's hard grafters plastering. I mean, I think it's easier a bit than it used to be, but it's still hard going.
Good money though. He'd be on like $220 a day.
Yeah.
Minimum.
I overheard them talking. They on £200 a day, £1,000 a week.
That's what it is.
Yeah, them that came to our house, I think we had to pay them £800 for one day. 800 quid.
I overheard him talking, and he says something about, you know, something about £200 a day, and he says it makes it about £1,000 a week.
Maybe I'd text my old way. That'd be.
Well, that's what. If you're a skilled labor, if you're a skilled craftsman, you don't get less than 200 a day now.
No.
That's what it is.
No,
you know?
they didn't put ceilings down, Tommy. They've just gone over them.
Yeah, they put the.
Over them.
Oh, that means your room's going to be 9 millimeters smaller.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not exactly that tall that my head touches
You
ceiling.
might be able to reach the ceiling now.
That's what most people do, though. Even when they're doing them in old houses, they just put an under ceiling under the old one because it's a lot less messy. You know, just put it underneath rather than ripping ceilings down.
You see, I don't know exactly what they've done in downstairs toilet, but at some point, our bath leaked. You know, it weren't sealed properly.
Yeah.
So at one point, the bath were leaking, and it had like flaked. I think it was paint on ceiling, so it was like all flaky. I don't think it were actually the Yeah, the plaster that, you know, I think it was just paint that had flaked off.
Yeah.
So I think if it were damaged in any way
You
by
got
this,
to get the paint right in bathrooms because it just flakes off.
you know, if it had been damaged by this leak, I mean, they'd probably have pulled it down and redone it from scratch.
I'm
But
looking now that repaint my mum's bathroom ceiling next week. They painted it with cheap fucking white paint and it's flaking off next shower bit.
Yeah, because of the
Yeah.
moisture.
So I'm just going to scrape it off, PVA the old ceiling, and then paint it with good stuff.
But you see, like in kitchen and up in bathroom, there were tiles. Now they're not retiling it. We're having like this, I don't know what it's called, like a splashback kind of thing. Well, I don't know what it's called. Instead of tiles, and they're doing exactly the same in kitchen where the tiles used to be. Like, I don't know what it's called. But I'm having a sparkly one. I'm having a sparkly one.
Describe it.
Eh?
Describe it. What is it?
Plastic stuff.
What's
That's
that?
the same stuff they use with worktops.
What's the purpose of it?
That's right.
So they ain't got to tile it. And like
Splashbacks over them.
we had an electric shower in, but the one that we're having in is one of them that's connected to a mixer tap.
Yeah.
Funny, you know,
Yeah.
flying
The
a plane
old-fashioned ones
kind of thing.
I remember having one of the old-fashioned ones where you stick it to the tap.
Oh, yeah.
Thinking it's the best thing since fucking sliced bread.
Yeah, but they just
I
work
need
as
a
well.
lesson. I need
I've
a
got that here
lesson.
now. That what it is on about? Because I have an
Have you?
electric shower. I've got an electric shower here, and it's fucking wank. So I went on Amazon and I bought the thing, the rubber hose with the shower head, and you just shove it on taps, and now it blows me off my feet. Yeah,
Yeah.
brilliant. 16 quid it were. Best thing I've ever bought.
There you go.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's like Mission Impossible because you're trying to get water regulated, and you're not turn on until you actually press this button and turn cold water on. Or what? I said to Chris, when I have a bath, I says, I'll let you run my bath because I've not got a clue.
I'll tell you, when Chris gets a shower in that, he'll think, what the hell have I been doing?
It's like got a knob
Yeah.
in the middle that you pull up and down. You know,
Yeah.
I just think you pull it up for bath and press it down for shower bit.
Only thing is your gas bill will increase slightly.
Best, most awful shower I ever had was in America. They know how to fucking do showers.
All right. Have them noodle showers.
You see, Chris prefers a shower. Chris prefers a shower.
Yeah.
It's not. It's only because we haven't got a shower at the moment that he's been having a bath.
Hmm.
Hiya, Jennifer. How are you?
I have 4 showers a day.
But you know what I mean. It's.
I've not always done that, but since I've been swimming, because what I do, because I go in the sauna and the steam room,
Jennifer.
I have a shower in between everything I do, like.
But yeah, he
freezing cold shower as well.
Freezing. That's another thing as well. For the past month or so, this bloody electric shower's been leaking and all, and it's been driving us round the twist, and all you can hear is drip, 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 drip into bath.
Mm.
I said to Chris the other day, I went, listen, and he says,
let me tell you something. Put a sponge where it's landing. Put a sponge where it's landing.
Oh, I did one better than that. I got like one of these cloths.
Of course, you've done better than a sponge.
Anyway, no, it must have been coming from internally because no matter what we did,
That's like my pain. My pain.
Stop leveling up.
Internally, I'm in pain.
Not quite, Jennifer. They're coming to plaster tomorrow. They've shit cucumbers today. You know, they've plasterboarded
cucumbers.
Kitchen. bathroom and downstairs toilet, and they're coming to skim it tomorrow, plaster it.
Hang on, let me check cucumbers. Hang on. 30.
What you mean, you shit 30 cucumbers?
No, that's how many I planted.
But anyway, so it's
That's a long
you know,
one,
it's a
too.
win-win situation. You know what I mean? We're getting a brand new
I'm
shower.
gonna bridge them on an
This
arch
is a bit
when they
sort
get big
of,
enough.
you know, because it's one that works off it taps and whatever. But that he had a bath last night, and that must have been the first time he'd had an actual bath in years.
Yeah. I get bored with baths.
I know I don't have a bath.
I mean,
Can't be asked for it.
it's down to individual. I mean, I much prefer a bath.
I used
I
to
honestly
bath at
can't
home.
remember the last time I had a bath.
The one we had at home with a corner bath
That's
with a bubble in it.
like easy. He
Depends how
couldn't
long
remember
you've
last
got
time he'd had a
them.
bath.
Showers a lot quicker, obviously.
You know, same as Johnny's just said, it's easier and quicker to just go in shower wherever, ever, you know.
That chlorine perms my beard. As it went.
Fuck
Got
yeah.
back from swimming yesterday, brushed it and it went.
So,
And he's
so what
ordered-
are you doing?
and he's
Are you
ordered
going in for
some-
an hour?
He's ordered some new
Yeah.
swimwear as well.
We got.
Oh.
They said the 3.5 meter deep end's good. Keena kept shouting, "Come back!" We're back in a minute.
Just take it easy to start. Don't try and do anything too much. Just
That's exactly what I said to him as well last night. I said, you know,
Oh,
baby
really
steps
enjoyed
and
it.
everything, you know what I mean? Don't go all gung-ho, just take each day as it comes.
It's a 25 meter pool. I've done a full length of it, and then I was just swimming around it deep end bit. But when Keena's with you, not a lot. You got to play with kids as well. With her as well,
That's
you know.
it.
you can't let her drown while you're fucking doing them.
What is it like?
I'll take it lifeguard woman. Watch her a minute.
Well, I take Harry. We got like sun loungers around the pool because it's obviously like a fucking club thing. So sometimes he wants to get out because he's cold. So I wrap a towel around him, puts him on a sun lounger, and I say, right, don't fucking get in the pool unless I've come back, and then I'll have a lap or two, like, you know.
That's it.
It goes to 0.9, then it goes to 1.4, 1.7, and it dips down to 3.5.
I bet Johnny can stand up in deep end.
Oh, well,
Oh,
no,
not
deep
3.5
end,
meters.
yeah,
It's fucking way over his head.
way over here.
Yeah, 3.5 meters is about, that's about 12. It's about 12 foot, 11 foot.
Maybe not then.
Yeah, it's about 11 foot, right?
But
I think.
I fancy swimming
in a
proper down
couple
under
of
that.
weeks, we'll be
Get
back to
goggles.
normal. We'll be back to making lives on Tuesdays in a couple of weeks,
Yep.
hopefully. Touch wood.
Can I order myself some goggles so I can swim down that? I can't see shit, you see.
Yeah, that's right. I have to get some goggles. I've just started now. The last, I've been doing it for 3 months. Only this last week, I've managed to learn to swim with my head under the water and come up for breath, like. You know?
Yeah,
I was just about to say it's all in the rhythm, though, isn't it? If you know what I mean.
Well, okay. Good night.
No, Harry.
Wait, what time do you call this? 10 o'clock?
Yeah, boy. 10 o'clock.
It's on holiday.
Yeah, boy. Whoa, fair dues.
We done some. I got some cracking videos of him just now. Let me just.
That's pool lazy. See how it just drops
yeah,
off?
yeah.
Like, right?
Yeah, nice.
It's only a tiny little place. It's just a pool, basically. It's one of them little local, ones. Little community ones.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's.
So I love you, Keena, but I'm not taking you tomorrow. I'm going at middle of the day. See ya.
I got some good videos of him.
Yeah, boy.
Well, Ev. You got 2 bendy red turtle plectrums. That's a mouthful. You got 2 bendy red turtle plectrums. That's easy for you to say. What, are you stealing my plectrums? Well, I do. Well, how many did you have? How many did you have? Oh, well.
I've got hazy plectrums.
Is he stealing your plectrums?
Oh, no, I know he's stealing. But I bought a load, I have. Bought these new ones. These are the ones Noel Gallagher used. I seen in a magazine and I thought, I've never tried them. I use these ones. The same make. But these are softer. They're more bendy.
Oh, yeah, bendy, yeah.
Strumming. And then there's a red one I use, which is a bit stiffer than this, which I use for like picking and playing lead. And then this one's a bit thicker again. And this is the one Noel Gallagher uses, but I'm not sure if I liked them when I first had them, but I'm not sure if I do. Whether they're a bit too thick. So it's okay for playing lead bits, you know. You got to really twang them right.
No.
Well, Packness, you're not still in school, are you? So obviously, there's a lot of work.
No, well, he's down at the caravan, but he's still working while he's down there.
And I'm off from Friday until a week of Monday. Happy days.
Hey.
You're off for how long?
From Friday, this obviously Good Friday and all of next week.
Oh, nice. Should we go to Amsterdam?
You were gonna say
Don't
that.
use my new one.
I'm not joking. I'm fucking deadly serious.
Oh, I don't want to go to Amsterdam.
You picked
Oh,
wrong week. I'm fucking scared.
Not next week, anyway.
I've just
Johnny,
come back
next
off
week we're going to Amsterdam. You come in?
I've just come back off that holiday. I'm scared.
Yeah, I know. And that's what you said. You said, let me get that holiday out of the way. And then,
Hit me week after.
Come to my defence tonight.
I'm going to go to sit in Johnny's garden, I think, in that hole in middle with a fire and just get pissed.
Hey, I did last year. I feel cool. I went last one out there at 4 o'clock in the morning watching
We'll
wrestling.
have a sit-in, we'll get in that big hole in back garden, get loads of
Let's,
wood going and just get shit-faced.
Put Will to the rights.
let's go somewhere in this country then.
In
I'm,
the back garden.
I'm booked our holiday.
You're all welcome. You know you are.
We've
We'd
booked
have a
our
right
holiday.
fucking party in that back garden. Telling you.
Hey, we can all come over to Johnny's. There's only about 35, 40 minutes away from us. Can all go over and get shit-faced in garden.
Hey, I'll get barbecue on go. We'd have a right.
Sit in ring thing. and,
Bring your own beers. You know,
I'll bring
bring it.
plenty of beer, don't worry.
Put
I'll
girls in
drive
some
up.
house.
How far is it?
We might end up crashing in summer house, but you know what I mean.
How far away from Manchester are you?
About an
About
hour and a
30,
half.
40 about 40 miles, 35, 40 miles.
Something like that. I've got M62 junction just here.
It's about an hour from me.
Say about 40 minutes.
About
I
an
do
hour and a
want to take. I do want to take my boys to Manchester and do the Oasis tour, like where they grew up and all that. Because their mum still lives there. Give her a knock, Peggy. See if she got some sugar I could borrow.
Whose mum lives there? Oh, where's his mum?
Yeah, Noel Gallagher's mum.
Right.
I think she still lives in the same house.
Right.
Yep, them on American bus tour got more than they bargained for today.
Who was that?
Who?
I says them on American bus tours got more than they bargained for today.
Well, that,
Then about that bridge collapse.
Container bridge, that
oh,
container
did a ship run into bridge collapsed.
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw
apparently it
it.
had a power outage.
Right.
What happened?
It was
Container ship hit a bridge and it just wiped
I
out the
think-
bridge. And there were
yeah, but
people on the bridge.
apparently it's not first
Bridge
time
up
it's
there.
happened. It's not first
Yeah,
time
but
it's happened.
completely
It's same
must
boat
have been-
that, yeah, it
Did you
crashed.
say American holiday?
Baltimore. It is in this bridge. It were a container ship, and it were
Luckily, it was 1 o'clock in the morning. If it had been rush hour, it'd have been thousands killed.
it were moored
Mile
not
long
far
bridge.
away, but they have to have.
Look,
There.
totally wrecked.
It just
Holy
went
fuck.
into river.
Yeah, that's because they built this shit. Look at it. It's like
Yeah,
fucking
1 o'clock in the morning when it
chocolate.
did it. In rush hour, there's hundreds and hundreds of cars on that bridge.
But yeah, it just like collapsed like a deck of cards.
Yeah, weak bridge, weak ass bridge. That's what that is.
And another thing is, it collided with one of the support mechanism things.
You just went down like a
sack of spuds.
sack of cards.
Like a
there.
ship bridge.
Says there's six people still missing.
But
Crazy.
they knew before this ship had set off that it was having problems with the power. Yet they still let it.
Yeah, fucking
What
steering
happened?
back.
We couldn't stop it. It just carried on going through.
It
so-
says that somebody had got it all. I don't know.
The ship was on its way to Sri Lanka.
But it were moored up just down river, and at 1:30 morning, it made its way to go under this bridge. And it shows you on this footage that all of a sudden it plunges into darkness, the ship,
So it lost all power.
and it lost
Yeah,
all
but
power.
they still keep going in.
So yeah, I mean there'd be no way of
Once
controlling
you get a
it.
bit
would
of
there?
momentum, they're hard to stop, aren't they? Without reversing engine.
But
Yeah,
this is
did
the
they
thing,
have
I
to
mean,
wait for the tide to drop off so they fit underneath or something?
no idea what but it's not the first time the same ship has collided with something apparently. So it looks like for years it's Chinese owned.
Oh, those fucking Chinese. What are they good for, huh?
But yeah,
It's owned by a
so
firm
it sounds
called,
like it's a problem that they've had for quite a while.
Yeah.
But so yeah, there's lessons to be learned. But same as
called-
Johnny, but it's a good job. It was 1:30 morning.
No, the
Otherwise,
ship's owned by Singapore, it says here.
I thought it was Chinese.
It says it was carrying 10,000 shipping containers.
You know.
Going to Sri Lanka. It's owned by Grace Ocean Investments, operated by the Synergy Group of Singapore. The vessel was carrying Maersk cargo containers, had 2 pilots on board at the time.
Yeah, that's same as Tommy said.
Okay.
Both looking out the aft window.
There were people on the bridge resurfacing bridge,
What?
and I think that's the people that are
Finishing
missing.
now.
Most of the crew were
Really?
Indian.
Right.
It not need resurfacing now, will it?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll try to fucking land on dark side of them.
But you know,
You can't land on the moon, Johnny.
You look like something on the fucking come on the Sega Mega Drive.
Hands up if you believe in the moon landings.
No, I don't.
no, I'm not putting my hand up.
I used to, but I'll be honest with you, I don't now, purely because they can't seem to get bugger all there now with all the technology we've got.
Really?
Can't even get a robot to land successfully on the moon now, and we've got all fancy gear. Back then, they had nothing more than a ZX Spectrum, and yet they flew on it, landed on it, had a chat on it, put a flag on it, and took off again. Yeah, okay.
Not only that, they had a car. They built a car, drove that around a little bit. They played golf.
Well, I mean, I've always been one of these people who's thought bullshit.
The Decepticons
now-
told them to fuck off.
As I've got older, I've thought, hang on, they had no gear, and yet they did that. But yet nowadays, with half the time we try and do it, the rocket blows up just after clouds. They put a little robot there, and it lands upside down or on its side, or something falls off. And
Something falls off.
Always says there are roadworks resurfacing the deck of the bridge.
it is the wind. Everything's been a flop, hasn't it? But yet back then, when we had no computers and no gear, we went to the moon like it was just nipping to the corner shop. Bullshit.
He said sound like Uncle Albert was wheel at the wheel. of the
Agnes
ship.
believes we landed on the moon.
Upstairs, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
He said, I bet you lot believe the earth is flat.
One on the top.
If you can show me otherwise, I'll have a conversation. But until then, it's fucking flat as a
Not
pancake.
again.
What's up with him there?
We're not doing that again, are we?
Same by Amjad, and it went about 10 minutes ago, even longer.
It's just
All you need
fact.
to know is your face looks weird in the back of a spoon. That's all you fucking need to know.
You've got to admit it though. It's all a bit strange, isn't it? How they did that so easily back then, but yet we can't do it now. We can't even get a little
Oh,
toy
it was
car out.
prove a point. Remarkable.
You know, that's what I don't get.
Space Cadet.
Arnold J. Rimmer.
It's all a bit sus.
Oh, fucking Keener says sus all the time, doesn't he?
I say it's all very suspicious.
Yeah. It's an American.
In other words, it don't all add up.
No, it doesn't, because they had no fancy computers to bugger all back then, and yet they did it with ease. And now we have shitloads of gear, shitloads of money, shitloads of technology, and we can't even land a flipping Tonka toy up there, let alone a human.
They didn't even have central heating.
No, they landed on moon. You know, and yet we have all tackle we have now, and we can't do it now successfully.
Pardon me.
I mean, when you think of technology now, there should be people living on moon.
This is the thing when they do when they do these films about Apollo and everything, folks. Only the elite few had got televisions then, so most people were listening on the radio, right?
Correct.
The Indians have announced the next space flight's going to be to the sun. They said you can't do that. So it's all right, we're going at night.
He said, "No, we're not going at day. We're not going at night."
That one.
Freaking brilliant.
You know what I mean? I agree with what Richard's saying. You know, back in the day when supposedly the moon landings and everything, televisions sort of were few and far between.
Sure they were.
A lot of people had to listen to it on the radios.
Correct. And
so you
we didn't
imagine
have sat-nav and all that shit back then.
No, you imagine sitting in a command center.
Sat with your fucking wife sat next to reading it upside down.
You imagine sitting in a command center. I mean, nowadays it's buttons and knobs and what I mean, all around you. But in them days, press one for lift off. You know what I mean?
It's all a bit weird.
That's the point I'm making.
So you told me you'd never swear at me like that, so we've gone 300 miles in wrong fucking direction.
We sort of in them days, it was sort of the guy in the know, pressed the button and it took off. And that were about the extent of their technology then.
It's like when we go on about, this Earth and all this shit, you see these satellite images from outer space, clouds, street lamps, roads, rivers, but not one damn plane.
I don't think so.
And if you look at flight radar, America, it's just a clutter of planes. And yet when you look at these aerial images, there's not one single plane there.
Oh boy.
Do you know why? Because
they were on strike that day when they took 40.
No. The pictures that you're looking at were taken by planes.
No, but I'm on about these, the ones that are out, where it shows the Earth from a good distance away, where you could see the clouds and, you can see
there's no actual pictures of the Earth from space. The ones they show you, it's called the blue marble. They say it's a composite. They say it's impossible for them to take one from space, so they got to use composites from aerial pictures from airplanes and then stick it together. They say they can't take one from space. That's NASA. If you go on to NASA's website, that's what they say. It's a composite of pictures. It's nonsense, is what it is.
It's all bloody strange. Does my head in. You don't know what to believe nowadays, now.
But this,
Well, let me tell
this
you,
is the thing. I mean, as Azy said time and time again, they only tell you what they want you to know.
Correct. I mean that.
Or they think you want to know.
I mean, money they've got now. God, they had nothing back then, and yet they went to moon like it was just a nip into Asda.
I mean, look at Apollo 13, and they got them back successfully. Now, how did that work out?
Yeah, and all they had is a few bits of bog roll and gaffer tape.
True. True.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
They did watch a lot
Allegedly.
of Blue Peter.
I was just going to say that. I couldn't think of name and show though.
Blue Peter is one I made earlier.
Yeah, you beat me too, but I just couldn't think what show we called. But yeah, they all scattered a load of shit on a table and said, "Mate, come on."
Yeah, let's fix this shit.
But it were down to them on ground to tell them what to use and what not to use.
That's if it ever happened in first place.
That's it.
It never.
I think if I were it stuck to the side of the moon and some guys back on Earth saying, "Look, Richard, we're going to get you back, no problem. Hey, John, just bring some empty bog rolls in here."
Don't throw that bog roll away.
Yeah, I'd be struck at my confidence and be shattered.
What are you doing with that chewing gum you're chewing on?
Don't forget fluff out your tumble dryer.
Yeah, bear in mind I can start a fire anywhere.
You know what? Shit. You know, all the way around moon, the dark side of the moon, and there's somebody back on Earth.
That fire with two bog
Pissing about with bits of bog roll and pie.
Don't flush your shit. We might need to use it.
Yeah, I need to pack it in somewhere.
Yeah.
Look at Parkness. I bet Parkness's blood pressure is fucking through the ceiling now. He sat there going, they fucking don't believe in the fake shit. The fuck?
You know what I mean? When you sit down and think about it sensibly, a lot of the stuff that supposedly happened, it don't make sense.
It's not that I don't believe it. I just don't know what to believe. That's my problem. I don't know what to believe anymore.
But this is it.
Yeah, you do. You do.
If you believe what you see on telly, you've got rocks in your head.
Yeah.
You know, telly is just bullshit. It's an idiot's lantern. My dad always used to call it that. We turned bloody idiot's lantern on because he used to, and it's just bullshit what you get on telly.
Yeah, your dad knows. Yeah. He knew.
Tommy says it's like that picture of a black hole. No photons can escape a black hole. So NASA basically coloured it in so we can imagine where it looks like.
Yeah, but all this space talk is all theory. Nobody knows about black hole. It's tea leaf reading. They're looking into a fucking picture, and it's tea leaf reading. It's not none of it's real. It's not real. It's a theory. It's all a theory based on fucking relativity and gravity, like the theory of gravity. You know, it's just density. That's all it is. If you got something that's more dense than the media that's being held in, it will fucking fall through it until it reaches something
more dense. They're called the DWP.
More dense than itself. You know. Otherwise, things wouldn't be able to go up. Bubbles would be stuck underwater because gravity would be holding that shit down. It's nonsense, man. It's nonsense. It's not something you can just talk to somebody in an hour about and it all be settled. It's something that somebody have got to be really like, you got to open your eyes to the bullshit that you're being told, and your whole belief system is going to be turned upside down. Like that's the reality.
What I mean, partner says in Apollo 13 had the problem occurred on return, but this is the thing. You think at physicists and everything that they've got nowadays, what knowledge did the physicist and or whoever it were that assisted them to come back safely? They probably know jack shit outside of people today.
No, yeah, all the scientists and all this shit, they've all been taught a certain fucking book of theories and things. If you work out the maths on that stuff, then it's going to make sense.
How can somebody in that knew the spaceship inside out? You know what I mean? So why went he on that? Yeah, I know he supposedly got measles or something, but you know what I mean? Getting a former astronaut, and you're relying on that to save your life. Would you trust somebody, talking to you?
If you just watch the interview of the press conference when they all come back, they sat on a table in front of the world's press, and they're being asked questions. Every single one of them look guilty, and they don't want to be there. Like, could you imagine you've just been to the moon and back, and it was successful? Like, what type of fucking mood you're going to be in? You're going to be, and my first words on the moon would be, "Holy fuck, I'm on the moon."
And tell everybody exactly what you went through and blah blah blah. You'd think,
like most people haven't seen it. Most people that don't look at all that shit anymore.
I'd want to get home to my family and sort of kiss them and hug them and think, "Thank fuck, I'm still here." You know what I mean?
This is the problem we have, though, is there's nothing to prove anything, anywhere, or anything. We just believe what we've been shown, and
that's right. That's right.
And as I've got older, I've begun to question more.
What?
Yeah. People say, "Well, the Earth's round; it's flat." I just don't know. But the point is,
yes, you do.
Nobody can prove either way. You know what I mean? Because all we know is we know what we've been told. But this moonlight, I'm really down on that one.
There's people still alive now that were in their hundreds, 105, 108, that were taught in school that the Earth was flat. Still, people still alive now that was taught that the Earth was flat. And all of a sudden, they figured out it's round. It's to make you believe that you're stuck somewhere and you can't. There's no escape.
I mean, I know it's going off thingabob, but look at Titanic. They reckon it were unsinkable. For all it took were an iceberg, and there were hundreds and hundreds of people on board. Now, what's the chances? And we're talking Arctic, freezing your bollocks off conditions.
Yeah, but probably
anybody in them sort of conditions would be, lucky to be alive. Yet there were survivors.
Correct, but if that happened today, you would have no deaths. It was only the fact back then they didn't have any way of getting to them in time. You know what I mean? If that happened tomorrow, shit did exactly the same tomorrow, they'd all be airlifted off within a couple of hours.
Yeah, they'd have them Chinook helicopters.
They'd have helicopters there, everything. You know what I mean? It's just unfortunate with 1918, they just didn't have no tackle.
Look, that's it. This is what I'm sort of trying to get across. Back then, wasn't what it is today.
There's like a sister ship to it called the Titan or something, I think it is. And they reckon that's the one.
There was a sister ship to it.
Yeah, but nowadays there'd have been no deaths on that.
But they can't, hand on heart, say that any ship is unsinkable. Because
you remember when it started going down, they had hours.
No, I've had a couple of ships that were unsinkable. I had to break those bad boys
yesterday.
You what?
A ship that were unsinkable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm sort of just trying to, then and now. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And all it took for it to hit an iceberg, and it went down like a,
I used to, when people used to say to me, Earth's flat and moon, they landed on moon, and I used to say, what the fuck are you on about? But now, I'm confused.
Richard, is a slippery slope once you get involved.
It's right there, it is.
Go down the rabbit hole, Richard. You won't.
I've been interested in all this shit for over 10 years.
It's mind numbing. It is.
Yeah. It's it's 10 years ago, 12 years ago probably. I started getting involved and finding out shit, but all through my own research. It was nothing I stumbled across flat Earth through my own research of the moon. And thinking, and then realizing that the picture's fake. So it's like, hang on, but we haven't actually got a picture of us from space. So there's no proof of that.
Well, everything is. All we see is purely pictures, isn't it?
what
It's all
Tommy's
animation.
said,
Even all the planets, it's all animation. There ain't no real pictures of planets. If you get a telescope, don't give a fuck what telescope you got. You zoom in with a telescope, yeah, to these planets. They are there. I've got a fucking stars above us, and they never change. And if you know exactly what they say that our model is, there's no way
the
same.
I mean, Tommy's just said they fell off a bridge in one of the biggest ports in the States, and they're still looking for bodies. But what you're not taking into account, Tommy, is the tides and the flow of the water. Now, these people fell in just like rivers, and they found the bodies miles and miles away.
Yeah.
So it's the ebb and flow of the tide, plus the velocity of the flow. You know what I mean? And that's why they probably can't find the bodies, because they've probably gone down river.
Yeah.
So 12 years ago, Rich, I started getting involved, like researching and looking at all the fucking evidence both ways and everything. I even done tests myself. I've even been in an airplane, yeah, with a GoPro, and I've stuck it because I stuck it on wide angle, and I've got the footage of me actually doing it in an airplane. Everything's you being in an airplane, everything's flat, so as far as you can see. Doesn't matter how high you go, it's all fucking flat. Nobody. Yeah. If somebody told you they've seen the curvature of the Earth from an airplane, they are full of shit. They're lying because there ain't none. But I've got a GoPro in the window like this, like holding it level, and it's flat. And then I tilt it forward like this, and it bends up. I tilt it back, and it bends down to a curve. It's because of the fisheye lens. Any curvature you've seen from aircrafts, cameras, whatever, it's all fisheye lens. It's all fake.
What? About Hubble Space Telescope and the I don't know what the JWST is. Summertel Space Telescope.
Yeah, it's all bullshit. Yeah, I am. If you're saying that it's in space taking pictures, yeah, it's bullshit. Tell it to turn around and take a picture of Earth. It did when it was fucking 2 billion miles away, and then it showed a little speck saying that's Earth. I mean, it should have took one a bit sooner, shouldn't it? Like when it was like, oh yeah. Like it's fucking bullshit, man.
Or a fly on a
program to believe it. So it's not your fault, and this is the thing. It takes some fucking getting used to and figuring out and going, holy fuck. That's why you can't believe anything.
That's the problem that nowadays you just can't believe anything you're told now, and everything
you can't believe anything you see now.
It's bullshit. Everything
I can't believe that I'm me, because there's technology that can make me and then make me say whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
No, definitely Shu. I think we can definitely say that you're not a figment.
I can prove that it's you. I can ask you a question that only the real you would know the answer to.
Yes, it's massive. When I put a bit of wind in it.
You put a bit of wind in it, yeah. But I could think of something other than that.
Oh dear.
Go on then, what would it be?
If let's imagine you just wanted me to say there's an imposter here, what do you call them? What do you call them? People who change a shapeshifter. I'd say, right.
One of them.
I'd say to him, right, if you are the real Hazy, you'll know this. I'll say, those little figures were in a little blister pack, but what box were they in? And the shapeshifter wouldn't know the answer to that.
That's right.
But the real Hazy would know.
Yes.
He'd say they were in a sewing machine box. Shapeshifter wouldn't know, would he?
We're just satellites.
And man, it'd sort of be, I mean, obviously you've joined us on the Baking Lives a few times. What is two of the things that we've made on the Baking Lives?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Well, I'd fail.
But even real age, you can't remember.
I don't know what we cooked.
Pickle tarts were last.
I know
thing.
one. I remember the carrot cake.
Yeah, and
I've
last
already
thing
failed
we
that.
made
One
was
I'd say, Daisy, I'd say. And what did you do with the rolling pin on the baking live?
Oh yeah, what did you do when you were on baking live with a rolling pin?
Whacking it round it.
I forget.
And I didn't even see it until I watched replay.
I fucking do.
Yeah, well, I had to as well. I had to rewind it back to look.
I didn't see it actually on the live. It went till I was watching it back. And there's a little shit him. Waving his rolling pin about like that.
I'm a bit cheeky sometimes.
But yeah, that's one thing that only the real lazy would know.
Right.
You know, what we're doing on a live show with a rolling pin.
Oh, you could ask me any questions. I don't fucking remember anything.
It's like me. I can't remember what I said 5 minutes ago. Yet I can listen to a song and know it word for word. Now, how mad is that?
Well, I'm like, I can't remember what I said 2 minutes ago, but I remember stuff from fucking 40 years ago.
This is it. You know, they were, what were it? Oh, I forgot what. Tears of a Clown, that were it. It come on radio.
Who
And
sings that?
I was sat there singing away to it. And I said, isn't it amazing? I says, how I can remember word for word. Yeah, I can't remember what I said 5 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's mental, that is, isn't it?
Yeah. What's Tommy on about? 1 me and 2 Gary. Fucking hungry.
I think he's on about baking live or something there.
But yeah, you know what I mean. And if it were Johnny, I'd say, what did you swear that you'd never wear?
Yeah.
I'm ordering some swimming goggles and them nose clip things.
What ones you getting?
Nasic swimming goggles, quick adjustable with nose thing and earbuds.
Nice.
I'm getting Keener like the bigger goggle kind of.
Yeah. Because the reason I'm asking, because I got myself dark ones, and I wish I didn't. I wish I didn't get dark ones. I wish I got.
I'm looking at these ones here.
Did you ever get your original ones back?
No. I like that one. Yeah, they're all right.
$8.95.
Fucking hell, that's good. I paid 18 quid for mine, and now we're 25% off. They should have been 25.
And that's the ones I'm going to get Keener. They come with ear things at nose clip as well. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right, when I'm
Yeah.
It's still pissing it down here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Both sets 1995.
1 me and 2 Gary. Okay, I get it. I get it.
Great. But yeah, I'm trying to think of one thing I could ask. You know,
I might wait till this tomorrow evening's one. I can't remember. It's 7:45 to. I can't remember what it was. So it's a later one. Then we both have us new goggles.
Johnny, listen to me. Find a health club with a swimming pool and a sauna and all that close to you, and pay the membership.
I will do when the one at Rothwell opens. This is just a little community one I'm going in at the moment. The Rothwell one, I used to go to as a kid. It's a big pool, is the Rothwell one.
Let me find one for you. Where do you live, Johnny? Leeds.
I said it.
Rothwell.
When the cider apples grow.
Right. How far from Leeds are you?
I
got you.
I think the Rothwell one does have all that. It's just it's getting renovated at the moment.
I've just thought of a question I could ask real Richard. How many images at work have they got of you falling down?
Fucking lot.
I can remember that from last night.
Certainly over 10, that's for sure.
13, you said.
About 30, yeah, about 13, yeah. I'd say that's probably
So that's
about right.
one fact I know about you.
Oh, you could ask me, what's my nickname?
Tuesday now. It's
What do
Tuesday
they call
now.
me of the week?
Dora the Explorer.
That's it, that's what bastards.
Oh, pardon me. And what prank did they play on you at work?
Oh, yeah, that was a good prank without the bastards.
He don't know about that.
Oh, yeah.
Bastards.
Am I looking at
I've been on it a lot.
you at Rothwell Les Centre?
It's at bottom of hill, right at the bottom of my hill.
No, is that where you go?
That's the nearest one, but that's getting renovated. I'm going.
Oh, that's it. Partners, Wall of Shame.
I'm going
All
to
of shame, yeah, I've been on that. I'm on that one every single day. And this digital photo frame that just keeps playing.
What?
Wait till Lazy's searched and you'll have to tell him about the prank that they played on you at work.
Bastards.
Go on, tell me. I'm listening.
Well, you know, when I bought this chair that I'm sat on, I bought it a few weeks back now, didn't I?
Yeah.
And it was in a big box, obviously. It needed assembling. And it was really heavy as fuck. And I thought, how am I going to get this up my stairs? So anyway, I sort of made a thing with it, shrink wrap, and I tore it up like an Egyptian would pulling a rock up. And I thought, God, it's heavy, this for a chair. Anyway, I assembled the chair, so I'm sat on it. And then other morning, the box is still in bedroom. So I moved in. I thought, God, it's still got a bit of weight about it, this box. I looked at it, they'd put fucking catalogues in it, the bastards at work, filled so it twice as heavy as it should be.
Oh,
I nearly pissed my pants last night when they were telling us.
Oh, well, what's this at bottom? I looked, Able Hydraulics catalogues, big thick catalogues. So like,
There were no
You
wonder
didn't
it
figure
was
it out.
heavy.
no.
You didn't figure it out on the day.
Because the box, I just had a quick looking box, and then I put the tape back down. Well, somebody else must have seen it, and Ian, he shoved a load of catalogues in and put them at bottom so I couldn't see them. And so I didn't even notice them. Even weeks later, and it was the other morning, I thought, freaking hell, it still feels heavy, that box. And so it weighed twice as much as it should do. You bastards.
He's thinking of some revenge plot.
Oh, don't you worry. Don't you worry.
I thought you were on about some photo frame.
Yeah, I'm on the photo frame outside. We have a photo frame where there's like a veranda thing outside where everybody sits outside. There's tables and chairs, and it's actually where people who smoke, but even people who don't smoke sit there. You know what I mean? Yeah. And they put this big digital picture frame up, and it's got photographs of machines and shit and all that. And every now and then, a video will just come on of me tripping or something falling.
Tell him about manhole.
Yeah, manhole. There's one. I was cleaning a manhole out. It was raining and water were backing up. So I thought, I'll just pull the lid off and unblock this drain. So I pulled the lid off, and then I walked forwards and then walked backwards again and fell down manhole. I'm on CCTV doing it. And they've got me on CCTV, and that's on the photo frame. It's video of me.
That rock.
And then one with a big rock, yeah. I picked up
this. You get that footage and send it to me. I'll put it on my channel.
Yeah, well, I will do. I'll get it. I'll download it tomorrow to my phone.
It says he picked this rock up to throw it, but didn't let
go of it and just went flying into mud.
Have you seen, Warren? Remember Warren?
Yeah, he'd put a big grizzly bear up, hadn't he?
Seen his video? He got a fucking big old bear just chilling in his garden.
Massive, weren't it?
Oh, it's huge.
I would like that fucking sitting outside my front door.
I know. It's fucking, and he lives in like a wooden shack. Like a bus
middle of nowhere.
Huh?
I says he lives in a shack in middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
There's this bear munching away. It's not upright.
Yeah, like a 400-pound bear. I don't know. It's massive. It's a massive bear.
Yeah, it were.
It looked like he was eating all the fucking droppings from the bird feeder.
Imagine getting up at middle of the night and seeing that in your backyard.
Imagine seeing it in your fucking house. Imagine it bust through the door.
Easy.
Oh,
Think you can wake up and
Okay, Johnny?
Yeah, I'm not good. I'm good though. I'm good.
The
But yeah,
swimming
I
boy was,
was
yeah?
feeling it today, and I thought, hey, up, blast
You
from
can
the
feel
back.
it. Feel it.
Who's
full
won that
body
one?
workout.
He used to come on Struggle Street, and he'd be in his side inside his ass, and he'd be in a hammock.
Yeah, he won a guitar. He won one of my guitars. He won the
Yeah.
3-string Telecaster. I built.
What occurred there? Did Brian say something to him or something?
Maybe. Maybe.
He
Who
were
knows?
At one point, he were up all the time. I mean, it's like Ted. I've not seen him for ages.
Yeah, people come and go. That's just the way YouTube is. You know what I mean? People come and go. Some people can.
Not seen Ted for a while.
No. I mean, Johnny can remember Warren, can't you? In his hammock.
Oh yeah.
He'd got a beard and he'd be in his hammock
He went
inside.
from chatting to chat. He went from camera to chatting it, chat to nothing.
Yeah, he's all right.
It's not. Life moves on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get the bloopers clip tomorrow. I'll have a look through it first, and because it's on stored on computer at work. The bloopers, it's
I
called.
mean, obviously, Hazy do his
And I'm the main star.
editing, you know what I mean?
I got a video of me putting up a tent. I had a comment on it. I keep forgetting about fucking videos like that, but I had a comment on it the other day, and when I checked, it's had like nearly 30,000 views, I think, or 25,000 views. And I checked how much it's made me. It's made me 80 quid.
You know.
And I fucking took that tent back because it was shit. And all I done was literally just put my phone, set my phone up, and put the tent up.
I mean, if
Yeah.
Chris had got the bloopers that I'd done when, you know, like in the early days when I did vlogs.
That's good, doesn't it? He made 80 quid and he took fucking 10 back as well.
Yeah, I took the tent back.
I mean, I were mixing some at one day, and I put some in mixing bowl, and poof, and I got a face full of flour.
I think I remember that.
Can you remember also breaking it? This was before I started, you know. So I got this egg, and I was that busy looking at camera, and I went like that, and instead of breaking egg, I cracked my thumb. That was another one.
I remember one time when you had icing sugar or something in a bowl, and you had the electric whisk, and you're trying to whisk it, and it's fucking going everywhere. It's like you're in a cloud.
It does. I mean, I don't know whether you've noticed now, but I sort of tend to come away from thing when I'm doing that because you get like an icing cloud, as I call it. But yeah, this particular day, that might have been icing sugar. But I know I sort of took some in, and all of a sudden it just went right in my face. And I look like Casper, and that where I cracked my thumb instead of egg. Chris had to start filming about 6 times because he couldn't stop laughing. He was absolutely pissing us then. I said, it's all right for you. I said, fucking thumb hurts me. I said, I might have broke my thumb.
I walked him to work one morning, and this guy there, he was called Taffy, where he doesn't work there now, and he'd stood all these things up, these things in bed. They're called ploughs, but anyway, they're like a spiky thing, and they stick up. And I said to him, first thing I said when I walked in, I said, friggin' hell, Taff, I said, you need to move them. Somebody's going to fall over them. Then 2 minutes later, I'd walked back in and fell over the fuckers, flat on my face. And they've got it all on camera. I was carrying a cordless drill and some batteries. I fell over, flat on my face, drill shot across floor. My hat flew off and shot across floor. I had a bobble hat on it with winter time, and it flew off.
And then the air compressor thing that you got, or What did you say? You got tangled up in it?
Yeah, airline, yeah, and tripped over. I got my airline right around my foot and went flat on my ass.
Oh dear.
Oh, there's been loads of incidents. Flipping loads.
I mean, I don't think Chris has got them clips of them bloopers, but yeah.
One day, I mean, we didn't catch it on camera. We were inside a tank, and this tank had gone slightly oval. So this lad is there with a big jack and a big lump of wood, and he's jacking away trying to get this tank to go round again. You know, there must have been like 10 ton of pressure on it, and he's whacking it with a hammer, and he frigging well missed it and knocked wood out, and it banged me on and knocked me out. Unfortunately, because I was in the tank, you couldn't see any of it. If it had been outside, it'd been funny because I was like Bambi walking around. You're in a box, he gets hit, and he can't stay on his feet. Well, that's just what I was like.
Hey, Richard, is the accident but like a fucking This Is Your Life?
The cleaner at the time, she was called Julie, and she comes running out with this chair, chasing me with a chair. Chasing me around with a chair. And I sat in this chair and I was dizzy as hell. And you know what she did? She
put you in the chair.
Yeah, I was sat in this chair and she shoved a Milky Way in my mouth. I'm like,
did she think you're having a diabetic?
I don't know what she was thinking. She rammed a Milky Way in my mouth. I'd be joking to death.
She didn't want to spoil
did she think you were having a fucking diabetic fucking fit?
She just thought because like I'd like blacked out that she'd got it in her head that you give people chocolate when they black out.
Say, well, bang on.
Like oh, Galaxy Caramel.
Oh, it was so funny. But if you were lucky, I had a bobble hat on because it was winter time again. Because if I hadn't, it would have really hurt me. Because when the wood flew out and hit me in the head, my eyesight went black. So I was walking and I couldn't see where I was walking. I said, God, I've got to get out of this tank. I've got to get out of this tank. And I'm walking and I was like Bambi walking. And she's running around at back of me with this chair, this woman.
Oh, pardon me.
Really?
And then Irene comes around the corner. You haven't broke out, have you? Oh, fuck you.
What did you say? Thanks for your concern.
Oh, yeah, he don't give a shit. One day I was at this place in Burnley. This was years ago. This was the first time I worked there. And I put these pipes in. It was like a building with porter cabin offices inside. And I put these 22 mil copper pipes up to a water tank on top of offices. And they made shampoo for power cleaners, you know, the petrol station power cleaners. And I put ladder up and all floor were wet. And he just slipped his ladder like that. And I crashed through one of the office windows like that. They're all looking at me. And it carried on slipping. I went back out and crashed it next one below. So I went in. We were like, morning, see you later. Back into the next one.
Don't mind me.
Down to the floor. I did landed flat on my face on the floor and on the ladder.
Well,
and he just says, oh my God, how much is that going to cost? Not
I just called to say I love you.
Whether I was dead or alive, how much is that going to cost? Yeah.
Just popped in to say hello.
Yeah.
I brought 2 boxes of milk tray. That was black magic, wasn't it? That coming through Windermere.
I mean, I think your brother's attitude is, so long as you just survived it, you're all right.
Yeah. Oh, we had a few incidents, a few crazy things like that happen. Bloody hell.
Tommy says sugar.
When he went through windows.
Yeah. Wow.
You know.
Really.
We figured out your hip issue. Richard.
I had a place in Norwich near Bolton, and I'm inside this tank, welding this thing up on bottom of this tank, and there was an explosion outside, a gas explosion in the same building.
Well, you're probably in the safest place.
Yeah, but the bang, the noise off it, my ears went.
Listen, I'll tell you about an explosion. I used to make these spud guns, yeah? I'd get a big canister, like a 5-gallon fucking drum. I'd drill a hole in it, 4-inch hole, stick some hose pipe, glue it up with some fucking hot glue, put an ignition in it, yeah, with a clicker. And then what you do, you spray some, you open it up, the cap, you spray some deodorant or some sort of aerosol in there. Close it up, you jam a potato up the tube, and then you point it like a bazooka. And when you click it, there's an explosion in the drum, forces the potato out, and it shoots for miles.
Kill a
Can you imagine
potato.
being hit upside the head with Greg?
I could literally from my back garden, I could hit Panasonic with a potato. It's quite fat. But I made one in my mate's house, and he had this it was a smaller container, but it wasn't made very well. And it had a seam going around it. We didn't realize. So I've made it for him, and we've had a couple of shots. And we've said, right, see how powerful it is. You shoot me, and then I'll shoot you. So I'm at the end of his garden, yeah. So we've had a few beers now. I'm at the end of his garden.
I thought there were beer involved at some form.
Yeah. So he's at the other end, which is probably about 40 foot or something. And so he's taking ages. And I'm saying, and I'm waiting now to be shot. You know what I mean? Like he's just getting in the back. And I'm like, fucking come on, then, fucking hurry up. And he's taking ages. And I turn around. As I turn around to see what he's doing, he's fucking fired his potato. And I could see it coming towards me. And it's literally fucking coming from my face. So I ducked and I'm going, fuck. Like it was going to hit me in the fucking face. Like, and I was like, motherfucker. I was like, right, it's my go. And I'm thinking, motherfucker was going for a headshot.
I'm going to say if it had hit you, it would have probably broke your nose.
Yeah, it would have fucking knocked me out probably. Like a fucking potato. So then on my go, I'm like, right, it's my go. I got the biggest potato and I fucking jammed it in there. But it was jammed in so fucking bad, like there wasn't budging. And so I'm aiming like this. I've got I've sprayed the shit in there. I've got the trigger and I fucking clicks it. And instead of the potatoes fucking shooting out, it exploded because the potato was so tight. The seam of this fucking container give way, yeah, and it just exploded in my face. I was literally holding a fucking bomb, and it just fucking blew up. I was like, "Fuck!" Like my ears. If you think like ears buzzing, you know what ears buzzing? It was this. This was fucked up.
Did you have any eyebrows left?
Yeah, Kate was driving into the estate at the time. I think it was like a Sunday. She was at Mum's with her dad, yeah. And as they pulled into the estate, she heard the explosion, and they were like, "What the fuck is that?" And I was holding it. Oh, I swear it's proper fucked up.
Pretty good idea, though. It's a good idea.
No, the police come out when I was firing in out back. Yeah, CID. It's a woman, wasn't it? Yeah, my neighbours used to phone the police on me. They were cunts. We were going through some shit at the time, so anything I'd done, they'd phone the police. Fucking for years.
Oh,
Yeah, it was fucking crazy shit, man. Crazy shit.
My mum's next on there, but she was fucking off her head, I tell you. Mum put balloons and an happy birthday up on fucking fence and tried to have it done for criminal damage. It wasn't even her fence.
Fucking some people are mad.
Dad didn't house.
I might make another one of them. I done that. I used to have a shed, just a little fucking 6x4 shed.
Killjoy, Johnny.
And I had a little bench in there and all that. I loved that shit. That was my start. I didn't film none of that.
I'll tell you what's good fun. If you get an airline, with gun at airline, and get a burr in, you spray it and it spins like a madman and put it on floor. Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, they do go fast as fuck.
Oh, we've done it loads of times. We've had them all out shop.
Yeah.
We put one in like an oval tank.
Sometimes I think I'm only
saying and hit one of office people on side.
Hit someone in the head.
Yeah, a lad called Darren. It was. We put it in and it shot round like a roulette thing, and it was going like 1,000 miles an hour, and it shot out.
Fucking hell, lucky didn't have his fucking eye out or crack his skull.
We had that. We got that on camera as well. We did that.
Fucking hell.
Oh, I buried
it. Let you in on the morning.
Fucking health and safety. Everyone, danger money working there. Sounds dodgy as fuck.
Looper Chronicles, God forbid, yeah. It's always me.
The twats are out there to fill this fucking chair box up with fucking catalogues.
Yeah, bastards.
bet he thought, fuck me, it must be solid
They
steel.
were probably every morning when he went into work wondering, it's today day when he's going to say, you bastard, you filled match.
Because the box was there for a day or two, and I thought, right.
Never mention it to him. Never mention
Oh,
it
well, I
again.
only found out day before yesterday. When I
Oh, did
moved
you?
the box in my bedroom, I thought, why is this bloody box still so heavy? And I rummaged in packaging, and then I saw the bloody catalogue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Probably wondered why it took you so long to realise that they were in bottom of the box.
Yeah.
See, when the box was first delivered, I never touched it. I never handled it, you see. So I didn't know what it felt like prior to the catalogues. You know what I mean?
Not that heavy to get.
Obviously, a lot lighter, that's for sure.
Johnny, you haven't got no health clubs by you, like close.
Johnny, what?
You haven't got any proper health clubs, like.
I'm all right with what's available.
Ridge Hall Health Club and Spa.
I'm all right with what's available.
I'm thinking.
I've booked Keena in for 50p swims.
I know you said. No, but what I mean is it's going to be expensive. You're going doing that fucking regular.
I'm going to go like twice a week.
Yeah.
So weight training every other day as well. So if I go swimming twice a week as well, all good.
Yeah.
Really do enjoy it. It's lovely just floating around. I'm very buoyant actually. My excess skin makes me buoyant. When I lay on my back, I'm like that. No, I don't even need to go like that. I just float.
Yeah. You any good at swimming?
Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah. I can
Yeah.
swim, yeah. Okay. Done a few lengths of it now.
I'm getting better.
Come back, Dad. Did you stay in the 1.4? I'll be back in a minute.
This place looks good.
One day a week where I go on my
I got
own,
Ridge Hall.
and then one day a week where I go with Keena.
Yeah.
Oh, there.
Yeah, you've got to have your own time to go
And
and
I've booked some lessons herself, so that'll help with her confidence with swimming as well.
Yeah. Oh, Harry. I've been taking
She
Harry
can't
every
swim,
week.
but she likes to swim with this bloody noodle thing.
Oh, yeah.
She keeps hitting everybody with it. She's fucking banging everybody with it.
Has she got armbands?
No.
Get her some armbands.
She can swim. It just gives her a bit extra floatiness.
Yeah.
Buoyancy.
Yeah, I know all technical terms. Excuse me, I'd like to use your pool. What's the floatiness like?
It's 11 o'clock.
It's a tiny little build. It's a small building. You just got a little balcony bit where you can sit and watch the pool and changing rooms. That's fine.
Just basically just for the pool.
Yeah.
Oh, pardon me.
It's a little tiny. Kippax is a really small little community. Tiny little town. It's not even a town. Doesn't even have a town street really.
Where's it called?
Kippax.
Wallet.
Kippax. Is it in Rothwell?
No, about 10 minutes away. It's near Garforth. Literally 10 minutes away. Drop downhill, go left a bit.
Castleford.
Let's say it's that little. It's between no, Castleford.
Huh?
Kippax. Kipp. Is it AX? No, IX. Made me fucking forget now.
Oh, Kippax. I got it. Kippax Leisure Centre.
Yeah.
I see it.
So it's a little place.
I'm in the car park.
It's in the car. So was I yesterday.
It's got a green. It's green around the top, and it's all multicolored around the bottom.
Yeah.
And there's a bus stop outside.
The takeaway of it road.
Oh, there's a take. You stay away from that fucking takeaway across
No,
the road.
I haven't had a takeaway in a long time.
Know me.
You know what
I'll
you're
take
getting if
away
you cook it now.
Oh, the chicken grill. Chicken Nando's. It's called Chicken Nando's.
It's basically middle of a council estate with little leisure centre. Does the job though. Paul's all right. Staff and that were nice and friendly. We give Keno a leaflet on my out for this 50p swim thing. I'm going to book it for her tomorrow. And she got into a limited place art thing.
They still got a hat on the post box.
I don't know.
It looked that close.
I bet the hat's a green and blue one, isn't it?
What the fuck is going on there? There's a dog, yeah, with it's like it's been shaved and it's got a big furry tail. I swear I gotta share my screen.
Poodle.
What is this
Hang on,
outside the leisure centre?
That looks like a poodle of some sort.
They usually have fancy.
Are you looking at it as well?
I'm looking at that dog at bus stop now. Yeah,
It's probably. I mean, poodle is
Look at the
probably like
Look at the
weird
tail.
hairdos.
That's mental.
it looks like one of them crosses, them cockapoos or whatever you call them.
Looks like a fucking.
Share screen and don't leave us all in suspense.
There's a
Oh, it's a
woman with
poodle. Nah, it's a
woman
poodle.
walking,
You
yeah.
shaved.
Oh.
I've gone around the front. I've gone around
Yeah.
the front of it. Share screen.
that's her. Yeah.
Look, I was by here. The next
Yeah,
one.
Candles, piri chicken grill.
Yeah, I was in
I
the
zoomed in there. I was zoomed in there, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" I thought it was like a duck or something. And not duck, like a fucking, you know what I mean? Like a chicken, one of those funky chickens. But then I zoomed in. I was like, "What is going on here?" And then from here, you can see that's a poodle.
It's a standard one, isn't it? It's just been trimmed.
Yeah, it's having that with them cockapoo cross jobs, whatever you call them.
Yeah.
Is it a Labradoodle?
Look, that's what I mean, Johnny.
It might be a Labradoodle,
Yeah,
yeah.
there are lots of that going on, putting them woolly hats on post boxes.
Yeah, there's a couple in Cardiff as well, I've seen.
Yeah, that's the place, Daisy.
We didn't
Wow.
notice hat on post box.
It's a nice sunny day, that's for sure.
It's been a lovely day today.
No, I mean when they filmed this, I mean when Google car went past.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was June 2023. The summer.
I'll be there tomorrow evening.
Let's go back to 2008, see how what it looked like. Oh, look at that. Fuck, don't go there when it looks like that.
Yeah, I'll try not to go back to 2008.
It's not very sunny.
I bet there's no hat on the fucking post box
I
today.
bet they're in.
Look at that. Fuck you. Get a cold. See if it's Chicken Nando's. Oh, it wasn't Chicken Nando's back then, was it? No, it was fucking Village Tandoori.
Kipax Pizza. Oh, it's Village Town. I've got a different one than you.
Give
They've
him a call.
come back in years.
Let's go 2016. What was
All
it?
right, I'm at 2008. It's called Kipax Pizza in 2008.
I went to 2008 as well.
Kipax
Oh,
Pizza
yeah.
and Village Tandoori.
Oh, yeah, it is. Kipax Pizza. Fucking hell. How many people got poisoned there?
Yeah, I've changed names a few times, haven't I?
2019, it changed to fucking Chicken Nando's.
Gary Ross says it looks like a benefits
I'm
agency.
just looking at, there's a Ford Focus there for 3,200 quid. God, you won't get 50 quid for that now.
Yeah.
chicken Nando's.
No, it's Leeds, Gary.
Pretty chicken girl.
Oh no, Kippax Impact. Well, it's on the outskirts. It's still a Leeds postcode.
What are they doing, dodgy fuckers? Look at him. He's looking what he can steal.
Well, and you read sign. It says and car wash.
I'll take my car in there. Go for a swim. All good.
Look at the testicles on her.
There's one further down the road pushing a pram
Oh, it's there now.
with green jumper on. That's it. That way she wear. I'm sure I saw her with a green striped jumper on.
Just one pushing a pram. Is that her?
I think you went wrong way. He said other way.
Oh, look at these two cuties. Oh, look at yours, Rich.
Where are they? Whereabouts are them?
Over Street.
Richard
What
wants
year
to pick. Richard wants to pick one. Pick the pink one. What the fuck? Pick the pink one, Rich.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's got to be. Come on, that's got to be a thumbnail for fuck's sake.
Pick the pink one.
That's fucking crazy, isn't it?
What about you there?
News agents. A bit further down the road. I think it's the opposite direction to you, Richard.
Oh, me, I don't know where I am here now. I'm disoriented. No, I'm outside car watch.
Oh, I'm at Ramsden Street.
Definitely a council estate. You can tell what house this
Oh, I
guy.
found them. Found them. Pick the pink one.
That's insane, isn't it? That's a crazy picture, man. Oh, look at these two on the bus stop.
Gary says they're probably grannies now. I mean, this is the up-to-date one, Gary.
Oh, that's only last year. That 2023.
A bit too old for Richard, that one.
How about this one?
Is that
Granny?
This one for you, Rich.
too old?
Come on,
Is
Rich.
that where Harry lives? Who's Harry?
You could rattle her cage, Rich.
We only went to look at where I'm going swimming, Gary. I've wandered off now.
This is what happened. I don't know. I was going just now. Where is my mouse?
Chris says you could probably dust the cobwebs off for her, Richard. Oh, Ramsden. Harry Ramsden. Duh.
Funny
What a
shape,
crazy
though,
thing! What a crazy thing to have just found. Two girls, one wearing a pink dress, and in the background it says "Pick the pink one." Fucking crazy.
I don't know.
That's
Probably.
lighting something.
Tommy says that is always sunny on Street View. They probably only go out in summer.
Yeah, they probably go out when it's nice.
Anyway, I'm going to call it a night because I'm coming early in the morning.
I know. I'm off as well.
Yeah. So thank you,
Catch you later.
everybody.
Bye.
And I shall give you an update tomorrow. I'll get Chris to take some pictures for you. So I'll see you all again tomorrow. Bye.
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 Bye.